Hello and welcome back to another episode of On the Hunt with Myths and Mysteries.
What you say?
Ed, I won't ask how you been because it's literally been 24 hours since I last saw you.
Yeah, pretty much.
But no, this week, this is a series where we talk about more recent events that have been happening around the world.
Or anything we want to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I want to just say for a start, right, we've been talking to our friend Alicia today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Her mum has had 4 kittens just dumped on her doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of horrible cunt does that?
Yeah.
Like, to an animal? Like, honestly, I hope you get syphilis.
Yeah.
Whoever has done
fuck
that.
syphilis, that's too nice. I hope you get sepsis.
That and all. Get them all the sisters. Because I just could not do it. That might be me being too soft.
No, but to a helpless animal that didn't ask for it,
Nah.
and you've just dumped it, do you know what I mean? It's fucking disgusting.
It is
you see it all the
barbaric.
time with kittens and puppies and all sorts of shit.
I just couldn't
They
do
just
it.
get abandoned, and you're like, what the fuck?
How can you look into that animal's eyes and be like,
Yeah, discard it.
here you go.
It's fucking horrible.
I couldn't do it. That's
This-
what I mean. If well, Stanley's a boy, so he wouldn't have to worry about that. But if I had a girl cat and she come home pregnant and had kittens, I'd have a house full of cats.
Yeah.
because I
I
just
just
couldn't
get
do
rid
it.
of them,
Nah,
no.
same with my dog and that.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't know how she would, but if she came home with puppies, I'd be like, yeah, we're keeping them. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah,
100%.
So fuck you, whoever
Yeah.
done that.
Dickhead. But no, this week we're talking about a couple of topics each. In fact, actually, you said you're talking about a couple of topics yourself.
Yeah,
So, strap in for that.
Yes, we've got 3.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we go one, you, me, you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So,
fair.
Ed, what are we talking about today then?
Well, if people watched our first episode, which I'm hoping you did, I spoke about it was then an upcoming Nessie hunt. It was the biggest in 50 years.
Yeah.
And that was done this last weekend. And you won't believe this. I can't believe it.
What?
They have found fuck all.
Dun, dun, dun! Who saw that coming?
I'm telling you now, it's because we weren't there. And you ain't going to see fuck alls standing at the edge. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the best cryptozoologist in the world. If you think you're going to see an aquatic cryptid from standing at a fucking riverbank, nah, mate. Because it's a cryptid because it's hidden. And if it's hidden in water, it's not just going to go, hello.
I'm not being funny. Even if it was a luminous fucking koi fish, you're not going to see the damn thing.
Nah, not in there. Like I said last time, like the water's black.
Yeah.
Like, it is dark as hell. Like you can't see 2 foot in front of you.
Nah.
Like that.
So who saw that coming, eh?
Nah. Let us say this is from.
We should put a bet on.
We've had to owe them. The biggest Loch Ness monster hunt in over half a century have resulted in several reports of possible sightings, but nothing conclusive. An evaluation of the data would take a lot of time, the organisers said. So even though I've said that they have fuck all, but that is so far.
Yeah.
So it's not completely out of the question. Several reports of possible sightings have been recorded as the biggest Loch Ness monster hunt in decades ended on Sunday in Scotland. However, no conclusive evidence of the famous beast has yet been found. According to project leader Alan McKenna, he received a series of videos and tips from people following live streaming cameras aimed at the famous lake in the Scottish Highlands. However, going through the data and separating fact from wishful thinking will take a long time, he said. The Loch Ness Centre has partnered with the volunteer research team Loch Ness Exploration to organise the quest. According to the organisers, the 2-day hunt was the most systematic search since 1972 for the elusive imaginary monster known as Nessie. I mean, they've just fucked it. They just said nah straight away by calling it imaginary monster.
Yeah.
They said they would be used as surveying equipment that had not previously been tried at the lake, including thermal drones, hydrophone, was also used to detect acoustic signals under the water. Volunteers from around the world were allocated 17 locations around the lake from which to monitor for any signs of Nessie. So, these volunteers, and I imagine there was quite a few,
Yeah.
only was able to use 17 locations. Bearing in mind, Loch Ness is 26 miles long, a mile wide, and they're only allowing you 17 locations. Right. While others took to boats, hundreds of fans meanwhile watched Loch Ness via webcams. I have done that before. I didn't do it the weekend. I've been incredibly busy, but I have done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just fuck all. McKenna and his team went to the loch several times and dropped an underwater microphone called a hydrophone in hopes of solving the mystery. During one of the tests on Friday, strange noises could be heard, he said. However, a check at the same location on Sunday revealed nothing. Yeah, because Nessie is going to stand in one spot the whole time. Because if that's the case, how the fuck is it a mystery?
You wouldn't need 17 locations. You need one. It's there. Yeah, it's just standing there on the bottom, just going.
I'm sorry. Like, I imagine, like I said, due to health and safety and everything, they was only allowed to use these 17 locations because it was the safest chance.
Yeah, the shallowest bits.
Yeah. Well, no, like I say, it was on land. So it must be difficult for them. They're putting on this event and everything, and I'm just here tarnishing it. It's because I just think if you're there, like, really trying to hunt for the monster, for the creature, for one, you wouldn't have a fucking party of people there.
More not.
In a way, because I did think about this earlier. Like, it'd have been nice if we thought about it sooner. We could have gone. I'm telling you now that I'd have been pissed off the whole weekend.
Yeah.
If I'm there, like, I wouldn't say I'm a Nessie expert, but I know more than most.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not trying to toot my own trumpet, but, you know, I like to say, I like to think I know a fair bit about Nessie and everything, and to be told where I can stand, where I can look, what to do.
Yeah, it's like, what's the fucking point of being in it?
Get to fuck.
Yeah, 100%.
If you want me to try and catch this monster, leave me alone. And I'll find my way. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'll take the chance.
It's almost like the people that run, like, the loch and, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, like the day-to-day people that run it. Yeah. They don't want it to be proven that there's fuck all in there, almost.
Oh, God, yeah. Because
it's like, right, well, that's our revenue gone.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
The tourism there is unbelievable.
That's what I mean. So they're saying, oh, go here, because they know they ain't going to find fuck all.
No, but apparently a lot of the locals were not happy about this hunt.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, leave it alone, let it be. Which
I get, but at the same time, it's like, come on.
Are they saying that because if it then becomes 100% fact, there is nothing there, like you said, they're going to lose their tourism, they're going to lose their revenue.
Yeah, exactly.
But, and as well, playing devil's advocate, I think that's the way to say it, but if there was something there,
you'd have fucking millions of people.
Millions of people there. There's going to be poachers, there's going to be game hunters, everyone with a gun, harpoon, knife, fucking shiv is going to go there to try and get their pound of flesh of Nessie.
Yeah, of course they are.
Which, you know, I just don't think it's right.
No, of course it's not.
If you want it hunted, you know where to find me. If you want it found, we're here.
Yeah.
Myths and Mysteries will find it.
I just imagine it we're there. Right, so you're going to hunt there? You can fuck off, mate.
Yeah, it would be, though. But like, oh, yeah.
It's like, don't do this, don't do that. Do you want to smack in the mouth, bro?
Yeah. Do you want us to actually find it?
Yeah.
I might as well just look at the road. Fucking hell. But no, like, I feel bad in a way, like, tarnishing these people, because they put on a fucking good effort. Like I say, 50 years, biggest hunt, biggest quest for Nessie. So it's quite incredible.
Yeah.
And they was using, like, up-to-date equipment, like with drones, these hydrophones and stuff like that. Like, it's very, very
thought
cool,
out and everything.
very cool, very thought out, very interesting. I just think, like, if people were serious about hunting it, they wouldn't. I just don't know.
Yeah,
it's just what I'd want to do.
Yeah, which is typical tourist attraction type.
Yeah, that is it.
Like,
people have just said, "Oh, they're doing this at Loch Ness. Shall we go?"
Yeah,
it's like any Tom, Dick, or Harry. They everyone and their nan's heard of Nessie, but like it just seems like everyone just it's a day out.
Yeah.
It's a weekend away. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
It's not like
a genuine hunt.
Interest of trying to find the mystery of Loch Ness, because if that was the case, half of these people wouldn't be there.
No way in hell.
And if people were there who were generally like thought the same kind of thing, it could be completely different to what they've done.
Yeah,
but is what it is. So at some point, that would be cool. Mr. Mysteries set up a team to go down there, like a whole team of us to go down there and actually try and hunt it. Like,
that'd be pretty sick.
We'll buy a boat. Don't know where from, but we'll buy a boat.
So it'll be a few years.
Yeah. I'm telling you now, a leg of lamb, that'll draw her up. But the thing is, we discussed this on the Loch Ness Monster episode and possibly on the hunt earlier, on the first episode. They done a DNA test a few years ago, and it said there was no sizable creature in there, but there was a lot of eel DNA.
Right.
So a lot of cryptozoologists, a lot of skeptics, scientists, yada yada yada, they all seem to think Nessie could be just a massive eel.
It's got the size to grow to, isn't it?
Yeah, and as well, like that is still quite exceptional in itself, because if it is big, like some reports are 30 feet, some are 15 feet,
Yeah.
Like, but that's
for an eel, that's fucking ridiculous.
Wham! As a wham eel. So even then, that'd be quite interesting.
Yeah.
But
it's just take away the sting, wouldn't it? Well, not the it had the sting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just like, because obviously everyone expects it or wants it to be a plesiosaur. And
yeah.
it's
Oh
just
god.
like,
yeah.
Little eel. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. What
was it? It takes away like the romance of it.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, it takes a romance, because there is nothing more I would love that there is living plesiosaurs.
Yeah.
Because, I just fucking love dinosaurs. But, so next time anyone wants to do a proper hunt, let us know.
Hit up your boys.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Yeah.
I've got... let's be honest, I've got enough tools and everything to take it there. Let's say, there is a massive part of me. Say me and you went to Loch Ness. I'm pretty sure I've spoke about this before, but if me and you went to Loch Ness, we hired a dinghy or something, we're out there, and Nessie comes alongside us. Don't touch us, don't do anything like that. But it's quite clear of what it is.
Yeah,
it's a plesiosaur. Let's just say it's a plesiosaur, and there is a massive part of me that wouldn't want to say anything.
No, I wouldn't, because I know it's genuine.
Yeah.
So, my mind's at ease. I know for 100% certifiable fact.
Yeah.
It's there. It's real.
Yeah.
Why should I? Because then I'd feel, say, if for argument's sake, we did say everything and we could prove it was genuine.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, you'd get hunters, poachers, the works.
Yeah.
I'd feel responsible
guilty
if they killed it.
Yeah.
Because I technically am responsible.
Yeah.
I'm the one that...
It sounds bad, but the only way it wouldn't bother me as much is if I killed it myself.
Yeah.
Because then I know in my mind, because I'd do it as humanely as possible.
Yeah.
That it was a fair game. You know what I mean?
Thing is, if it was me personally, I'd say the only way I'd prove this, if I knew it was real and that, I'd tell people.
Yeah.
Is if conservation and that was set up.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it couldn't be touched.
No,
it's there, because then that it's perfect for everyone. It's proven it's there.
Yeah.
So the locals and all the businesses, their fucking businesses will skyrocket.
Yeah, more than what they are now.
And it's fine. It's not getting hurt or anything like that. It's literally just, if you see it, you see it. Like whale watching almost.
Yeah,
if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. Just come back again.
The thing is,
but you leave the fucking thing alone.
Yeah. The thing is, like, especially if we're thinking about it, like, naturally, there ain't just one.
Well, no, there can't be.
If there is a species of plesiosaur that's still alive today, like, there ain't just one, that it could be used for breeding grounds. We've gone through all this before. We ain't gonna go too mad into it. But, like, I don't know. There is nothing more I want in my life is to go there and find them.
Yeah.
But like, I could just imagine like just sitting on that boat, just like looking at it and just feel like, fuck me.
I've fucking done it.
Yeah, I've been right all this whole time.
On a selfish point of view, that would skyrocket Mr. Mysteries.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We'd be big.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, we would have to work ever and again.
Yeah. Joe Rogan, who? Mate, we found Nessie. Oh, what did you do? You've commentated over Conor McGregor after he's beaten someone for a world title. Mate, we found a living fucking dinosaur. Sit down and stay in your lane.
We're only joking, Joe Rogan.
No,
if for some reason you do hear this, we'd love to come on. Maybe he could come on the hunt with us. Imagine that.
Fuck it, why not?
Why imagine? And Austin.
Yeah?
We'll bring Austin. And Nuclear Medicine Man.
Yeah.
We'll bring him.
We'll bring everyone, fuck it.
Bring it. Deborah Hatswell,
Yeah.
bring her. Yeah, we're all going monster hunting. We're all going Nessie hunting. You know what? You know the Titanic sub, if it was built better, I'd love to have one of them to go through Loch Ness.
Yeah. Well, mind you, how deep did you say it was, roughly?
Oh, it's fucking deep. I can't think off the top of my head, but it's like over 300 feet, I think, in the deepest part.
I was about to say, really, the pressure won't be as bad there, but 300 feet's quite...
It's quite bad,
It's quite bad, yeah.
I think so. I might be wrong. If I am, let us know.
But yeah, the Titanic type sub with a fuck off torch on the front.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised they haven't done something like that, like put a submarine or some shit down there.
I just think you're wasting your time, because all you'll see is orange.
Yeah.
Because of the peat. Like, that's the thing. I think that's what still gives it that mystery. Because if it was a crystal clear lake...
Well, every fucker would know if it's in there or not, yeah.
Whereas that, it is so dark, you can't see 2 foot in front of you.
It has to come up.
It has, yeah. You have that once in a lifetime opportunity just to see it. See the head, see the neck, whatever. So that's what I think. Like I say, it's just such a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
just such a beautiful thing. But one day I will find it. I just got to find a way so I don't actually have to go to work tomorrow ever again, and then I'll dedicate my life. I think I'd rather dedicate my life on hunting Nessie than I would Bigfoot, you know.
Really?
I love dinosaurs so much.
But then just because if Nessie exists, that doesn't necessarily mean dinosaur. So, do you know what I mean?
It's a
if you've dedicated your life and it turns out to be an eel.
This would be in my face.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm like fucking, I don't know, this will be like on This Morning, they'll be like, well, you found the myth of Nessie, but it was an eel, and I wouldn't be saying a word of it. 32 years I've wasted.
Fucking hell. That would be our luck, though, that's the thing.
Nah, my luck would be a fucking seal or something. But you bastards. I ain't got nothing against seals. I love seals, but you know.
But after all that, if it's a seal,
yeah, nah.
I'd catch that fucker and take it to the nearest pod of orcas. Because I'd be fuming. Just have it.
Yeah, I'll be so great weight to be like, just fucking have it.
I can take it.
Yeah, you bastard. Nah. But even then, I think I'd still, in the back of my mind, even if it was like, yeah, it's 100% this giant eel or whatever it is, in the back of my mind, I'd be like, nah, there is plesiosaur out there.
100% scientifically proven. It's like, no, I'm fucking telling you.
I'm telling you. There's a long-necked marine reptile out there. And I'll take that to my grave. Right, but yeah, let's get away from Nessie. Josh, what are you going to be talking about today?
Well, I'm going to be talking about something that's been in the news a little bit recently, and it's caught my attention.
Yeah.
Whether it catches your attention or not. It's up to you. But it is about a Russian, what's the word I'm looking for? Russian warlord called Yevgeny Prigozhin.
Oh, what, the vigilante?
Prigozhin, sorry, not Prigozhin. Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah,
like vigilante.
Yeah. So, and for those that don't know, there was last Wednesday plane crash where he was supposedly on board. Nah, normally that just doesn't sound even remotely interesting, but hear me out. Okay. So, like I said, last Wednesday, a plane said to be carrying Yevgeny Prigozhin, a Russian chief of mutiny group Wagner, had crashed, reportedly killing all 10 passengers on board.
Before we go too into it, who is this
Prigozhin?
Yeah.
Well, he
and Wagner.
Well, I'll get onto that in a minute.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Right.
But so many worldwide leaders and news broadcasters are entirely convinced that Russia was responsible for Prigozhin's death due to the fact that he was seriously becoming a political competitor to Vladimir Putin, especially as there's actually a Russian presidential election next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he went back to like dictatorship.
So did I, but whether it's only lasts for so long or something like that.
Because I swear Putin's been in power like my
since
whole life.
We were born,
Yeah.
But fuck knows. But apparently, there's a Russian presidential election next year.
Or is it one of them? You know, like how America, you can only have 2 terms. There's no limit of how many terms
you can do, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
It's either vote for Putin or you're getting a bullet. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. All 10 people on board were killed in the crash, and according to Russian officials, a man with Prigozhin's name was amongst those passengers. Now, to make matters more interesting, the investigation into the crash is actually a Kremlin-led investigation.
Right.
And if confirmed, Prigozhin's death would mark a spectacular end to the warlord's meteoric career, nearly a year and a half into Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine.
It's happened a year and a half?
Yeah, which is mad, isn't it?
Fucking hell.
And it would also be 2 months after Prigozhin led his paramilitary force Wagner on a historic abortive mutiny march on Moscow. Now, like you said, who is Prigozhin? Well, he was actually... this is why his career is mad. He started as a Kremlin chef and ended up being one of Vladimir Putin's close confidants. He must have cooked a banging steak for Vlad. He's like, you're my boy now.
Gordon Ramsay's this fucking now driving a tank. Like, what do you mean?
It's just, you can't get more Russian than that, can you?
No, you can't.
Like Russian, like I know, obviously, bit touchy with people like concerned when it comes to Russia, but you can't fault them. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're so dramatic.
They're dramatic and they're just hard as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Prigozhin started off as a chef for the Kremlin and ended up becoming one of Vladimir Putin's close confidants. To the point, he even helped Putin in the Ukraine invasion when last year he threw convicted thieves and murderers into the country to help them win.
Oh, wow.
So he weren't afraid to do shit.
Yeah.
Well, in June of this year, Prigozhin was fed up with the Kremlin war policy and began to blame Putin and the Russian state for starting an unnecessary war with Ukraine. No shit.
So even though he was like, yeah, do it, and send these fucking murderers and everything there and all, like, make a good job of them.
Yeah.
So then, like, because they've been
getting their asses handed to them.
Yeah, he's like, oh, actually, no, you're wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Prigozhin's a lovely. Like, he's a prick. There's a reason he's called a warlord. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, he
How many chefs have a tank though? Where'd you get this tank anyway? You know what I mean? Because I keep saying
Vladimir Putin. He'll fucking give it to him.
Because I keep saying it. Because I've seen a picture of them all, like, you know how they stand in and they're all like got a gun and they're out in front of a fucking tank, and it's just like, and he's a chef. Yeah, hang on a minute, I've just got to chop these carrots and I'm going to blow a hole in your fucking building. Let me saute these potatoes. I thought I'd give you a can of whoop ass. You know what I mean? Like, what one extreme to another, isn't it? That's like me being a digger driver. Like, yeah, I'm a digger driver, but I'm just gonna go and drop this nuclear bomb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean having a shite. Because that fucker is atomic. These bastards. Yeah, fucker. As you were saying, Josh.
Yeah. So Prigozhin was obviously, like I said, fed up with the Kremlin and for starting an unnecessary war with Ukraine, and staged a mutiny in an attempt to lead a rebellion against Putin. To the point where they even shot down a Russian military plane.
Oh, it's called Wagner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why have they named it after that bloke from X Factor?
X Factor, yeah. that's what confused me when I was looking this up, and it was like, he leads Wagner. I was like, what's he, his agent? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. Like, Putin, you're fucked, mate. And then Wagner comes out banging on his bongos. Like...
Well, the mutiny failed very quickly. Obviously, he was taking on the Russian government. And the Wagner group was allowed to stay in Belarus after striking a deal with Russia. He was then allowed to travel to Africa with Wagner to help spread Russian influence in both Africa and Syria, to the point where he even come out and said that they are proven to be a serious threat to ISIS and Al-Qaeda.
What? So, he done a mutiny.
Yeah.
But now he's working for him again.
Yeah. Well, this is where people are like, are you a dickhead? You seriously took his word for it.
Yeah.
This is the same Russian government that has come out and said mutinies and things like that will not be helped.
Well,
and you've not seen what he did to Litvinenko and the Skripals.
Oh, yeah.
Surely that's telling you something.
Yeah, because that is it's treason, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Well, this, in fact, isn't the first time something like this has happened.
No.
Because back in 2019, Prigozhin was reported by Russian media to have been killed in a plane crash in Africa. However, 3 days later, he resurfaced. So, if they attempted it back then, or whoever...
Fucking Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Mandela effect.
They didn't exactly, they didn't exactly hit the mark.
No.
Well, a couple of days later, Vladimir Putin was on broadcast saying how much he respected Prigozhin and everything like that. This is after the crash has just happened.
All right.
Which, take with a pinch of salt, because he said the exact same thing against Berezovsky, Litvinenko, the Skripals, the lot.
Oh, yeah.
So, he's just doing what he's got to do, really.
Yeah.
Now, so like I said, there are a load of news reports and everything that are pointing the finger towards Russia were responsible for doing this. I mean, they've got the fucking motive.
Yeah.
However, a former KGB agent called Jack Barsky has said that even though all the signs are pointing towards Putin being responsible, you cannot rule out the possibility that Prigozhin himself staged the crash, and this is due to the fact that Wagner is very security conscious, to the point where they wouldn't even allow 5 people of the Wagner group on the same plane at one time.
Right, so
and there was a report
faked his own death, and he's gonna fucking just pop up out of nowhere, going, "Hello."
Yeah, exactly. Now, many people have said that Russia could have planted the bomb on the plane that took it down. However, Jack Barsky, yeah, said that there is no way Prigozhin wouldn't have checked the entire plane before it took off.
Right, because everyone can do that.
But it's not a fucking...
Oh, it was a private plane.
Yeah.
Ah, right, fair.
Plus...
I was going to say, imagine someone like...
on a British Airways. Hang on!
Hang on, I've got to see if the landing gear's all right. Never sit to my standards. What do you mean?
Now, also to the fact where he was supposed to be in Africa. So how the fucking hell did he get back to Moscow? Without anyone knowing. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. The thing is, with being so worn-torn, like, he could slip through the cracks.
True. A Wagner-connected social media account also claimed that Russia shot down the plane with anti-aircraft defences. It also said that nearby residents had heard 2 bursts of characteristic air defense fire before the plane came down, and this is confirmed by inversion traces in the sky in one of the videos, because they actually caught on video the plane coming down.
Oh, right.
Which, in all fairness, it does look like it's just genuine crashing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like spiraling like how you see in films. It's literally just like that sort of thing.
Well, like a leaf.
Yeah, pretty much.
How did he die then?
I think it'd go a bit quicker than that, but this whole thing doesn't add to his MO, because supposedly there was more than 5 senior officers on the plane, including Prigozhin, and then it was flying over Russia, which after a mutiny attempt is like arguably the most suicidal, stupid thing you could fucking do.
Yeah. That's like I don't know. I don't know what that's like. That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah. This is why everyone's like, well, did they really do it? Because if he's supposed to be this clever bastard, I mean, he was in like Putin's ear for so long.
That's like walking past a fucking wolf's den with steak in your shorts.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, you've pissed them off.
Yeah.
They've said, oh, yeah, you're right. You just go over to Africa and, do the thing for us. And then you're thinking, I'll be all right flying over Russia. I'll be all right. Are you a dickhead?
No, he's a dead dickhead.
Well, supposedly a dead dickhead.
Though.
So, yeah, it was just, it's nothing really major or anything like that, but it's just something where I'm like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a strange scenario.
Like, it's very, like, very action movie-esque.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like,
so,
what next? Fucking Tom Cruise is going to show up in it. Fuck that.
Fucking hell.
I don't know, mate. Like, can't they just fucking stop? Have they ever thought of just...
Yeah.
Do
you know what, boys? I can't be arsed.
Shall we call it a day? It's not going well. They're banned from the World Cup. Let's just call it a day.
Fuck's sake.
It's a shame, really, because I really liked Andrei Arshavin. He was just an Arsenal player and he was Russian. So I feel like people should... Like, I don't know. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, to be honest.
Fuck's sake.
I just... If it is him and he is dead, like, what is that? They're saying, like, oh, this is the end of Wagner. This is the end of... Like, this is what happens if you try and do a mutiny.
Yeah,
so.
Sort of shit. It's like, well, we already knew that.
Yeah.
Vlad.
It's alright, he's just boiling some onions.
Yeah, after all this, he's got him locked in the dungeon, still returning back to his chef.
Yeah. I'll let you out. Actually, you make me a good bowl of cereal. Look, I mean, not just some fucking cornflakes. I mean, I want some crave.
Oh, fuck.
I want some Cookie Crisp-esque fucking cereal. Bring it out. Like, none of this shit fucking wheat.
Fucking hell. But yeah, like I said, it's nothing really major. It's just make that what you will.
Yeah.
It's just something I saw on the news. I thought,
it is interesting, like, because I remember seeing about this, like, this Wagner, and I was like, fucking hell, like, they're gunning for him.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, fucking hell, they're actually gonna lay siege on fucking Moscow.
Yeah.
Go all guns blazing, and all of a sudden
they had their asses handed to them. They got bent over.
But the thing is, all he had to do was just not get on the plane.
Yeah.
I know that's easier said than done, like, but why would you think they weren't going to do anything?
No, of course they were. That's why everyone's like,
what,
they
do a fucking pinky promise?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, that's why everyone's saying he's stupid. It's like, you really took their word for it.
Yeah.
It's like, how thick can you be?
Yeah, you've heard of the Salisbury fucking poisonings.
Have you not seen what he's doing in Ukraine?
Yeah.
What he's willing to do? And you're going to take him on his fucking word?
Well, he really liked my pork chops. I don't know. This week I have seen a report of a Wolfman
Right.
spotted in Germany's Harz Mountains.
Mm.
Hikers have taken a photo of a man naked and holding a wooden spear near a ruined castle.
How'd you get werewolf from that?
Because it had a wolf's head.
Oh, I was going to say just a naked man with a stick. It's just some dolly was seeing old dementia. Leave him alone.
A mysterious wolfman has been spotted roaming around the woods in the Harz Mountains of central Germany, according to Bild. B-I-L-D. The man, who is believed to have lived in the forest for 5 years, was captured on camera by 2 hikers, who reportedly saw him sitting naked and holding a wooden spear at the foot of a ruined castle. The blurry photos show the man looking extremely hairy or covered in dirt as he sits on the ground and appears to play with the sand. See that?
Yeah. Fucking hell, he ain't half hairy.
That's maybe why they call him a wolf man. Maybe he's
Yeah,
not
makes
actually like
sense.
a werewolf.
Yeah.
But he's
Just some hairy Donny.
He's just proper hairy. Gina Weiss, 31, and her friend Toby, 38, were walking in Blankenberg in the state of Saxony-Anhalt as dusk fell on Tuesday evening. Miss Weiss told German newspaper Bild, "When we reached the sand caves, we saw the Wolfman. He stood up high on one of the caves and held a long wooden stick like a lance in his arm. We wouldn't take his eyes off us. He wouldn't take his eyes off us," said nothing. He looked dirty like a Stone Age man from a history book. The pair said the encounter with the man, thought to be in his 40s, lasted about 10 minutes. It's not the first time the supposed Wolfman has been spotted in the Blankenberg region. Authorities said they have received multiple reports over the last half-decade of a figure wearing wolf fur or in a wolf costume in the forest. I used to have a wolf onesie, so would that be a Wolfman if I put that on? And walk around just...
Oh my fucking god.
One frightened walker called police officers in March asking for help after spotting a wolfman running around. On other occasions, fire sites and shelters made out of branches have been spotted. Alexander Beck, the head of Blackburn Fire Brigade, said someone clearly knows how to live outside and adapt to the changing seasons.
No shit.
However, a volunteer with the local fire service told the Telegraph that the most recent sighting was nonsense and suggested photos were a prank. Almost a third of Germany is covered in dense forest, and so myths and legends of people living off the land tend to crop up. The dense woodland has been an inspiration for stories and fairy tales for centuries, including those created by the German brothers Grimm. But I'm a bit gutted, you know. It's just a really hairy man. I really wanted like a werewolf, a dogman. You know what I mean? Like, I want this something out of legend, not just some fucking bloke who's not had a shave.
This episode's been a shit show.
Oh, it's been one of the best ones, you know.
So we've had...
Huh?
So we've had... The Nessie lot didn't find anything, which every fucker and their mum could have predicted. We've had a Russian plane go down with a doey-don'ty with Vladimir Putin.
You had
Just because he
that was Ainsley Harriott, weren't
Yeah.
it? Just had Ainsley
We've
Harriott.
had a plane go down because you didn't give him his steak medium rare.
Ainsley
And now we've got
Harriott.
some hairy Donny in a German wood. What's happening right now?
What a mad world we live in.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, I'm a bit gutted about that. I really wanted some, like, fucking werewolf, like...
Just some
Proper.
hairy Donny with a stick.
Yeah. So basically, you found a Neanderthal, which is still quite impressive.
Yeah.
I must say, you found like a real life caveman. So it's not Wolfman, is it? Does he howl at the moon? Does he cock his leg up when he's having a piss?
Oh my god, this episode has been a calamity.
if you pull out a silver fucking necklace, does he run fucking screaming? Oh, no, I'm a bit gutted about that.
Fucking hell.
Thing is, right, I'm taking the piss out of him, but at the same time, he's living his best life.
I mean, yeah, credit to him.
Like, he's off the grid.
Yeah.
Completely off the grid. He don't know, like, shit was happening in Ukraine. He
Nah.
don't know, like, shit was happening with COVID. You know, like, he don't know the world's fucking dying.
Nah.
He's as happy as Larry.
With a stick.
With his stick, using his foot to scratch behind his ear.
I can almost picture being like Rafiki in the Lion King.
Oh, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Banana, squash banana. Simba is alive!
They just stand at the edge of the cave and just start singing She-Wolf by Shakira. I don't know the words, I ain't gonna do it. Just remember that song and she does that. Woo.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, but no, all jokes aside, like, I hope he listens to Missing Mysteries Black and White.
How's he gonna listen to this?
Oh, hey, you just don't know. People,
Smoke signals.
Yeah, he's really going to see that from East Anglia, UK, isn't he? My neighbours be fucking fuming. Like, why have you made a 2 mile wide fucking smoke signal? You know if you know.
Donnie in Germany who wants to listen.
If you know, you know.
Oh, fucking hell. What mayhem. I mean, it makes a change from like all the fucking other dark shit in the world.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, like, especially like last week's one. Like,
Yeah.
That was dark, you know, so that was very dark.
It makes a change.
So it does make a change. So hopefully we've cheered people up.
Oh
Because
my god.
the thing is, right, we say it all the time, but the world is shit. And people are suffering. Like, good people are suffering. So if we could just have a laugh, even if it's fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just to give that little bit of warmth back into someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right then. It's not too, the world is not too bad, but it's pretty shit. Because there's apparently wolfmen out there that don't look like wolves. Fucking bastards. And there's fucking Nessie hunters what are looking in the fucking grass. And there's Ainsley Harriott with an AK-47.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking Marco Pierre White, the fucking, fucking.
Oh, you gotta laugh.
You gotta laugh. Naming different fucking chefs.
But I think it's a good time to wrap up.
Yeah, I'll say so, my man.
So be sure to check out our podcast.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out our Facebook with all the links to our social medias on our podcast platforms.
Yeah.
Be sure to keep an eye out on the YouTube channel, subscribe and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and this Friday will be another React video
Yep.
with us, so make sure to watch that. We have a good laugh on there as well.
Yep. Thank you very much for watching whatever the fuck this episode was. And I'll see you next one. Bye.
Happy hunting.